Welcome back, Interior Sports fans. It's Monday, so it's time for the weekend recap. It looked like the Natics were on their way to sweeping the Bemidji State Beavers as Friday's 3-0 shutout victory was any indication. The Beavers, however, flipped the script. The Beavs got two first-period power play goals, going 2 for 3, while the Nooks were trying to get something past Andrew Walsh, but it just didn't happen. Bemidji was special, going 6 for 6 on penalty kills despite the aggressive play of UAF. Corey Ward had 2 goals, and Matt Prepovesis and Mark Gerbrandt both had 2 helpers as Bemidji wins this one 4-0. Walsh stood tall for the Beavers with 26 saves in the shutout. Bemidji still holds 5th place with an 8-8-4 record, while UAF is next to last with a 7-11-2 record in the WCHA. The Natics will host Alabama Huntsville this weekend. And the Natick women's hockey completed their historic series against the University of Delaware with another blowout win. The Natics defeated the Blue Hens 7-0 in the Patty Ice Arena on Friday night. Then on Saturday, before the men's hockey game, UAF won 10-0 and were not all intimidated by the bigger ice surface or the Blue Hens. It was all Natics as Katrina Lydon, the senior, got back-to-back shutouts. Bailey Brewer had 5 assists, and Kayla Weeda had a hat trick after leading just 1-0 after the first. The Natics scored 3 times in 27 seconds in the second period to highlight their sweep in the first ever women's college hockey games in the state of Alaska.
I think it was great. It was so awesome to have our whole town, or most of our town, come see us. We've never really had a fan club, and it was great. It gave us a lot of energy and made us play our best game.
Fairbanks Ice Dogs notched their 4th straight win over the weekend. The Ice Dogs pulled this one out late in a tit-for-tat game with the Wichita Falls Wildcats 5-4. Lonnie Clary scored the game winner with 52 seconds left on a Brett Gervais and Colton Walter assist to break a 4-4 tie. It was tied 2-2 after 1. The Ice Dogs had a 4-3 advantage in the third. Kyle Bowman tied the game just 37 seconds into the third before Clary's late game winner. Ethan Somoza, Walter, Clary, Gervais, and Chandler Marjorie had 2 points in the win. The Ice Dogs have won 8 of their last 9 games and have a 10-point lead in the Midwest Division. They visit Corpus Christi this weekend to round up their Texas road trip. And things aren't going so well for the Natick women's basketball team. After Saturday's 92-80 loss to Western Washington, the Natics are on a 4-game skid. The Vikings got in transition, outscoring UAF 22-3 on the break. Candace Presswich, however, led the Nooks with a career-high 19 points, hitting 5 trays. Jordan Wilson scored 17 points and grabbed 4 boards and 3 assists for the Nooks as well. Western's Sydney Donaldson had a game-high 22, leading 5 Vikings in double figures. UAF is now 8-9 and 2-7 in conference play. They're at home this week hosting Northwest Nazarene and Central Washington. Interior high school hockey teams had some bumps on the road this weekend. As we go to the scores, after losing 3-0 on Friday to Juneau, the Rams got 3 goals courtesy of Dylan Steele, but Juneau won 5-3. Nathaniel Bros made 65 saves in the 2 games against Juneau. Monroe is now 6-8. Lathrop outscored the Colony Knights 3-1 in the third period, but too little too late as Colony wins 7-4. Colton Symbol had a hat trick for Colony, and Tristan Raymaker led the Malamutes with 2 goals. The Nenana boys basketball team won the ConocoPhillips Warrior Rumble in Nikolai Vesk on Saturday. James Olin Martin had 23 points for the Lynx in their 67-56 win over Nikolai Vesk, the host. Nenana went 3-0 at the tournament. The girls team finished 3rd on a tiebreaker. The Skyview girls won because they allowed the fewest points. And the Ravens were swept by Galena on Saturday. The Hawks girls won 54-30 over the Ravens. Cheyenne Burley had a game-high 25 points for Galena. Asia Dew led Allison with 8 points. Galena defeated the boys team 68-28. Sonny Krager had 18 points for Galena, and Chance Paget had 9 for the Ravens. Now we conclude this weekend recap, the top plays from the week of Interior sports action. Here's the I-5, the Interior top 5 plays. At number 5, Monroe's Nathaniel Bros in between the pipes with his 32-save performance and a 2-1 win over the Delta Junction Huskies on Wednesday. At number 4, Terrell Ford plays big in the first game of the West Army-Lathrop rivalry. His and-ones gave Lathrop the first lead in ice, a 70-67 win over the Wolfpack on Wednesday. At number 3, Andrew Kelly with the putback slam for the go-ahead score in UAF's second-half comeback victory, 60-56 over Western Oregon on Saturday. At number 2, junior goalie Sean Cahill of the Natick hockey team records his first career shutout in the UAF's 3-0 win over Bemidji State on Friday. Cahill had 27 saves that night. And at number 1, Kayla Weeda with the sick goal and Katrina Lyden's back-to-back shutouts in the Alaska women's hockey team's first ACHA home series. It was the first ever women's college hockey series in Alaska. The Nanook swept the University of Delaware 7-0 on Friday and 10-0 on Saturday. To select the play of the week, go to the KTVF Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter pages or email Joe Cook at KTVF11.com and tell us the play of the week. The play of the week will be announced this Friday.
The I-5 Sports Report is brought to you by Adient Orthopedic Physical Therapy.
And that'll do it for sports tonight. Thanks for rocking with me for a little while. Mike Schultz is next with your full weather forecast, and we'll catch you next time.